I'm Katrina, and today I'm going to be talking about a trick that I use to label the end of a line in a line chart. So we have a line chart showing my sales by month here, and if I want to add a label to them, I can come to the element format, click on data labels, and add them here. So we can see Sigma gives us a couple different options to show us the min, max, min and max, endpoints, but let's say I only want to show the most recent month, or the endpoint, you could say. So to do this, we're going to kind of hack or use a trick that Sigma has, and we're going to convert this from a line chart into a combo chart. We're basically going to stack two line charts on top of each other. So you can see that we've got a bar chart here. We can change this to a line chart by selecting this downward facing arrow on our sales and changing the shape listed here to line. And now I'm going to add another line or a dot basically that's going to label only our most recent month or our latest month. So to do this, I need to come to my data source and add a summary to find the max of the month or the most recent month that's in here. So I've got my month, and I'm going to change the aggregation to max, and it'll find the max of the month date. Then I'm going to come back to my visual, and I'm going to add an additional measure, add additional value to my y-axis. I'm going to add a new column, and I'm going to say if the max of my month, which is finding the most recent date in my data source, equals the month of the date. So basically, if the row is within the last or most recent month, then show me my sum of price, which is my sales field. Otherwise, don't show me anything or show me null. All right, so we can see that we have a line here that is null for everything except for the latest or the most recent month. So I don't need both of these lines, so I'm going to come to my paintbrush again, and I'm going to go to the area or the line style, and I'm going to choose the new calculation that we just added, just calc, and I'm going to change the null data instead of zeros to hide. And then I'm also going to come to my data label, and I'm going to go to calc and turn on or show my data label for this. And this is a trick that I like to use because it allows you to separate the formatting for different things, and you can kind of stack them on top of each other using a combo chart. Thanks for listening, and I hope you like this.